What's going on, guys? It is Inkbite Gaming here. I'm bringing you back to a surprise trade Sunday. How is everybody's Sunday going on today? Hopefully everybody is going very well. We do have our Galorian Meowths given out today. Also be holding the Metal Coat to boost up those Steel-type moves once you get your Galarian Meowth set up. Just going to give me a moment to set up things. I'm going to pull up the Bulbapedia we're going to learn about Meowth's background. I couldn't just look up just Galar Meowth. I had to look up Meowth in general. So we're going to learn about Meowth, a Alolan Meowth, and Galar Meowth. And there might be a little bit of information on a Gmax. We'll go with Gmax. Why say the actual term? Gmax Meowth as well. Give me just 1 second. Just need a sip of my water and we will begin. I've got to get those vocal cords liquided up. Alright, so we're going to get our first trade in, as you see my team over there. I'm trying to go into the area 0 and like false swipe some shinies in there. I'm not the one with the luck with the shiny. My friend Michelle, her game is on crack because she gets all the shiny luck. And I do not. Or if I do, I end up killing it. That's why I've got the false swipe on the Iron Valorant here. The rest of the team is just to be there, just in case if he dies, I don't have to faint or anything. But like I said, we have. Hold on 1 second. One of my cats wants out. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to go to begin with. Yeah, one of my cats was in the room until wanted out. Alright, we are back in it. Alright, let's trade off our first one and let's see what we can get in our first trade. As we're going to learn about Meowth, there's Meowth. The Japanese name is Nyarth? Nyarth. It's a normal Pokemon. This is the normal one, the traditional Meowth. It evolves into Persian starting at level 28. And Alolan Meowth is a Dark-type regional form. It evolves into Alolan Persian when leveled up with high friendship in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. It evolves into Alolan Persian starting at level 28. So they all evolve at level 28, just to let you know. Galar Meowth is a Steel-type regional form. It evolves into Perseeker, so not a Persian. Perseeker, which was a new evolution to it, starting at level 28. Cantonian Meowth is G-Max from Meowth from the G-Max factor, but it can't evolve. Alright, so that was that. That was the intro. We got regular Meowth is a normal type, Galar is Steel, and Alolan is Dark type. Alright, regular Meowth has Pickup and Technician, and its hidden ability is it's really weird here, because they have it all like jumbled up together, but I think those are for Alolan and actually it says Meowth and Galar has Unnerve. Galar has Pickup and Tough Claws. And Alolan Meowth's hidden ability is Rattle. We got like Pickup and Tough Claws for our Galar Meowths. I didn't really get whatever the hidden ability is. It has a 50-50 chance to be a female when breeded. Most Pokemon that I've traded most recently have had the 50-50 chance to be able to evolve, not evolve, to be male or female. We do have a mixed box here. Its catch rate is 250, which is a 43.9 catch rate. It's a field egg group. Hatch time is from 5,140 to 5,396. Regular me, actually, they're all the same height. They are all the same. Oh, wait a second. The height, they're all the same. From regular Meowth, Galar, and Alolan, they're all the same height and all the same weight. So I'm gonna read the one weight, and that's it. So they are 1 foot and 4 inches, which is 0.4 meters. Gigamax form as well it's 108 feet. It's a very tall cat. Going to 33.0 meters plus. The weight is different from each of them because obviously they can't be all the same weight. Actually, Alolan and regular Meowth are 9.3 pounds or 4.2 kilograms. Galar Meowth is on the heavier side. My bad. Which is 16.5 pounds or 7.5 kilograms. Hold on. Sorry. I had to drink me some water. I don't know where that came from. But there isn't a weight thing for a Gmax or there's no weight thing for Gmax. Apparently the Pokemon Company had not thought of how heavy Meowth. I think that's probably because most of the Gmax forms, they don't have a thought of how heavy they would be. That probably also they're probably like, maybe we shouldn't give the weight to them because people will try and like do some like guesses on them. I don't know. Its base experience yield, it was 69 from Gen 1 to I think the last gen, and then now in Violet it's 58. Its leveling rate is a medium fast. I don't know what those mean. Does it mean it quickly levels up? We're getting a decent amount of Pokemon to begin with. Oh wait, we're trading, going in a row. I don't know what the level rate means. Regular Meowth with EV yield, it's a speed 1 with Galar. It's attack, and with Alolan, it's speed. So Meowth and Alolan Meowth are almost the same exact stuff with overall. It's got a footprint, cute little footprint. Pokedex color is yellow. Other forms may have others, but I think traditional regular Meowth is yellow. Its base friendship is 70. We're getting fast trades. I'm not able to keep up and make sure that I'm reading as well. Alright, so you know what? I'm going to stop right now. We're going to go until the first row is done. And then we'll read into the biology. We have a decent amount of reading to go here. Alright, what do we got now? We got another Froakie. Froakie is probably somebody who... Some people are shiny trading. Not shiny trading. They're shiny hunting. So they're breeding them. Because they're both level 1. So yeah, they are most definitely being breeded for a shiny. Alright, what can we get next? Next up, well, didn't want like that. I wanted you to go directly to the thing. Let us see, let us see, let us see. It's going to be... Bye-bye, Garfield! Hello? Oh, one of the... I really hate the design. I do love the... I love that we have a dolphin Pokemon. I hate the design of the evolution. The evolution... Well, before you get 0 to Hero, it's just dumb because it looks exactly the same. It just has a heart pattern on its chest, which just makes it just boring. Boring, boring, boring. Alright, let's see what we can get for our final first row going on. Garfield's going to a good home too. Another Froakie. We're gonna be getting a bunch of Froakies today, I see. All right, as we start the next one, we're gonna start reading the biology to them. Meowth is a small feline Pokemon with a cream-colored fur that turns brown at the tips of its hind paws and tail. It avoids head feature, 4 prompt whiskers, wide eyes, and slit pupils like most cats. 2 pointed teeth in its upper jaw, and a gold Koban. I always wondered what the coin was on the head. It's a Koban. I'm going to. It has it highlight it to where I can go to look at it. So we're gonna learn. You know what? We're gonna learn about what a Koban is. But we are gonna get the next trade in. What did we get? More gem. Nice. Okay, we're gonna get the next trade in, and we're gonna learn about what the Koban was. A Japanese oval coin, Edo period, feudal Japan, equal to 1 ryo. Another early Japanese monetary unit, a central point of Tokugawa coinage. I don't know. The gold piece contained about 1 ryo of gold. Koban carried face value of 1 ryo. However, successive mintings of Koban had varying, usually diminishing the amount of gold. As a result, the ryo unit and the weight of gold and the ryo face value Koban were no longer synonyms. In modern times, they are sold as Mjim, at least gold-foiled cardboard variant. Oh, they don't sell they're selling the cardboard foiled, not real coin pieces. Nice. How much are they worth to, if you guys had a real one? How much are they worth to some? How much? Okay, we got down to the currency part. Oh, they vary, I guess. How much are they worth in? It doesn't tell me. I wanted to know how much they were to, like, the face value of to us Americans. Us Americans. Let's get back to the bulb. Not the bulb. Not the Cerebi one. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to make my way back to the page. Okay. So we learned a bit about the coin on the Meowth's head. Let me get back to where I was. Okay, its ears with brown interiors are flaked with additional pair of long whiskers. Meowth is a quadruped. A quadruped. I'm sorry, I'm missing my place. Quadruped with the ability to walk on its hind legs. I thought that was only I know that we get Meowth in game, but I thought like the hind leg thing was only Team Rocket's Meowth. I thought it walked on all fours. While in games almost always depicted as Meowth on two legs, in the anime it states that Meowth normally walks on all fours. It can freely manipulate its claws, retracting them when it wants to move slightly. The tip of its tail curls tightly. Meowth is attracted to round, shiny object as it is the unique ability to produce coins as a signature move. Payday. You ever knew from Generation 1, Payday was, I think, the only way that you could really grind up money in the game, because we didn't have held items until like later generations. Not a lot of people are too like that play all the new games don't know where most of these Pokemon, like how these originate and whatnot. Some people do, but some people are just like, oh, I just know about this generation and nothing before that. All these Pokemon are weird to me. But Meowth has evolved forms that only know Pokemon capable of learning the move Payday by level up. So nobody else knows Payday? I'm questioning that now. Being nocturnal, it is known to wander city streets at nights and pick up anything that sparkles, including loose change. Upon finding sparkling object, its eyes will glitter with coins on its forehead will shine brightly. It shares its intrigue with Murkrow, on whom it often fights with for objects and prey. Meowth is playful but fickle Pokemon. Its capacity for a human-like intelligence, with at least one member of species teaching itself to speak. We know this Meowth if we ever watched the anime. Meowth tends to live in urban areas. Alright, so we're going to get some more trades in. We got ourselves a Snorunt. Nice. And then we're going to trade off this next one. And then we're going to learn about the Alolan Meowth. In Alolan, Meowth is slightly different look. Alolan Meowth's fur is a light blue-gray color instead of the brown markings. The tip of its tail and whiskers and digits have the insides and ears are white-grayish. Alolan Meowth's whiskers are slightly curved compared to the regular Meowth's straighter whiskers. And it has a silvery eyes. Meowth was introduced to Alolan as a gift to royalty. The luxurious royal lifestyle soon led to Meowth deriving from its origins and becoming the selfish, prideful, and cunning Alolan Meowth that it is in Alolan. Alright, let's get ourselves another trade going up. Let's get it going. And then we're going to learn about more. Where was it? Where was I? Okay. Alolan Meowth will turn its hysterical, if its coin or pride is besmirched. When the monarchy fell, the rare Alolan Meowth went feral and eventually grew as common in Alolan as anywhere else. So it was rare because it was for royalty and whatnot, and basically like an invasive species, probably brought in to take care of something. Maybe some Rattatas. Maybe. There's other things for the Rattatas. But I feel like the Rattatas were probably what they were brought in for. Or just for like, a cat to just pamper and whatnot. Alright. We're gonna start learning about, Galarian Meowth now. Galarian Meowth has a scraggy, grayish-brown coat resembling a beard. As well as the yellow eyes and a toothy grin, its coin is now black and extremely hard, with the darkest and hardest coin being especially valued and respected among the species. The Galarian Meowth's body has partially turned into iron as a result of many years of living in a race of savage seafarers. As a result of many battles, Galarian Meowth develops the ability to evolve into Berserker. So that's the reason why it doesn't evolve into a regular Persian. Because it has... Oh, we have an electrode here. Nice. Let's see. So that's the reason why it evolves into Berserker, instead of the Persian, Cantonian Meowth, or Galarian Meowth. Don't get along. They don't get... Oh, because they don't get along. Oh, I get it. I see. Alright, next one up. Some Cantonian Meowth are capable of G-maxing. As G-maxing Meowth, it has become larger and larger in size. Body extends to the lower half of its shoulder. While the gold coin gains a symbol, Meowth's eyes change a glowing gold color. Its tail grows as long as well. With the end of its tip extending, its tail gets even larger and bumpy when it uses its attacks. 3 red clouds can surround between the shoulders, so not above the head, like most G-Max Pokemon. Interesting. They gave this one a very unique one. That it those red clouds that G-Max Pokemon have, it revolves around underneath its arms. Or I think that was just probably the anime, maybe? I don't know if it's in-game. That would be cool. That it has its unique G-Max thing. Alright. In the G-Max coin, the Meowth's head emits a lot of G-Max power in surrounding areas. Gold gem. It desires for shiny objects to increase the point to where it damages the skyscraper window and exterior walls to sharpen its claws. So it's just a giant cat doing cat-like things. The symbol on the Meowth's gold coin is believed to be the key unlocking the secrets of Dynamax. So there was more to the to Meowth in the anime to G-Max, but they never in the anime they didn't really follow too much on the G-Max, like knowing more about information on the G-Max Pokemon. Or I think. I don't know. G-Max Meowth is only capable of using G-Max move, G-Max Gold Rush. Alright, let us get our next row going. I'm sorry, I'm doing all the darndest things. Hold on, this is the last trade. I didn't get the last trade. We're gonna get the last trade, and then we're gonna find. There is a lot here to read. I might skim some of this, maybe, but we'll read off the. We'll not read off the others. Oh, they did have Galar Meowth in the anime. I didn't know they did. But we'll read off the major appearances. Team Rocket's Meowth. Meowth is a member of Team Rocket. He is unlikely any ordinary Meowth. It can speak a human language. As its first appearance in Pokemon Emergency, which also marked the species' debut. His G-Max form was in Sword and Shield from here to Eternus. So when they first ran into the Eternus Pokemon, that's when he G-Maxed. Meowth. Meowsy is the reason why our good friend Meowth from Team Rocket wanted to talk the human talk and walk the human walk. It was all because he fell in love with a stray Pokemon from the streets, but I remember from the episode, she completely snubbed him. Completely said, meow, 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 meow. She was in love with a Persian, which broke Meowth's heart. And that was like the most saddest episode to me, was that he went and put in all the work. He put all the work for this female Meowth, and she rejected him. Okay, we have Tyson's Meowth. This Meowth debuted in Like a Meowth to a Flame, and made a further appearance throughout even a Grande Conference arc. This Meowth has dressed up in a Puss in Boots looking, given the name Meowth in Boots. I think this also was a one that had the ability to use, I think it had an electric, didn't it have like Thunderbolt or Thundershock or something like that? It doesn't say that, but I think that this one had like its unique a move, I believe. Okay, so in Alolan, a Meowth appeared and acting true to form. After working with Team Rocket, it later arrived at Team Rocket HQ. After stealing the trio's money to buy an airline ticket to Kanto. At Team Rocket HQ, it became an assistant to... Oh, that hated woman that Jessie always hated. I can't... Matria? Matri? I'm not going to read too much of the other stuff, the other appearances. We're going to get into the Pokemon entries from the anime. We have regular Ash's Pokedex for regular Meowth. Actually, these are all the ones for regular Meowth, I believe. Yes, they are. Meowth is a scratch and cat Pokemon. Meowth loves to roam at night and gathers coins and other sparkling objects, but it spends most of its daylight hours sleeping. Meowth is a scratch-type Pokemon. It sleeps during the daytime. During the nighttime, it will become active and moving around its territory. That was Dawn's Pokedex. Dawn has 2 Pokedex entries. Meowth, the scratch-type Pokemon, when it sees a round object, it plays and loses track of time. I'm surprised that our regular Meowth doesn't do that. Our regular Meowth, I say the one from the anime, doesn't get distracted like that. We got the Rotom Pokedex. This was Sun and Moon. Meowth Alolan form. Oh wait, yes, okay. It does a different one. Is a dark-type Pokemon. Meowth are not native to Alolan, but people brought them here. Eventually, appearances changed to what we know now, and see it as a prideful and cunning. Okay, we have Ash's Rotom phone when he looks at Meowth. Meowth is a scratch-type Pokemon, a normal-type Pokemon. When Meowth encounters something shiny, the charm on its forehead gleams. Alright, let's get our next Pokemon so we can further down. Okay, we're not going to read any of the manga stuff. I'm not going to read any of that. I'm not going to read the Smash Bros. Stuff. I'm not going to read all the Pokedex entries. There are too much there. We're going to go with the game locations. And it was a version exclusive in Red and Blue. In Red, you had to trade it. In Blue, you can get it on routes 5, 6, 7, and 8. In Blue, in the Japan game, same one. Why did you have to put Blue? You should have put green up here because they don't have green in the English game. We had red and blue. They had blue and green, I believe, or was it red and green? I don't quite remember. I think blue was kind of our thing. I think. No, blue is Japan. Yellow, you couldn't get one in-game. You had to trade it. Surprised that Yellow didn't have, like, to where you can get the most of the... it should have been the one to where you get all the version exclusives. Make the Yellow version the one to buy to get all the Pokemon. Alright, in Gold, you had to trade it. It was another version exclusive, I guess. In Silver and Crystal, only Silver routes 5, 6, 7, 8, 38, and 39. And Crystal was almost the same exact thing, but on Route 39, you had also Route... yeah, these were all Kanto routes. The only Johto routes was 38 and 39. But the same routes were 5, 6, 7, and 8, but with an additional in Kanto Route 11 in Crystal. In Johto, it was Route 38, and at nighttime, 39. And Ruby and Sapphire, it was a trade or an event Pokemon. What event was that? It's not. I'm not gonna leave the page. In Emerald, it was a trade in the Battle Frontier. In Fire Red Leaf Green, they both shared. It wasn't a version exclusive anymore. It was routes 5, 6, 7, and 8. It was found on Bonnage Bridge, Canyon Entrance, Cape Brink, 5 Isle Meadow, Kindle Road, Ruin Valley, Savalt Canyon, Treasure Beach, and Water Path. I don't know where most of these are. And oh, we got an Altaria. I don't know where most of those were in game. In Coliseum, you got a trade. Xdeed, it was the prestigious Percept Center as a Shadow Pokemon. And Diamond and Pearl, it was in the Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. It was in the Trophy Garden. Get this next one going on. Heart Gold, it was a trade. Soul Silver was 5, 6, 7, 8, 38, and 39. In Pal Park Field, Pokewalker, Sightseeing. In Black and White, it was a trade in event. In Black 2, White 2, it was a trade with Yancy. In Numbasa City, it was a male player character only. In the Dream World, Spooky Manor. Alright, and then we have X and Y. X and Y, it was a trade. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was a bred with a Persian. I'm assuming you couldn't catch a Meowth. In Sun and Moon, you had Routes 2, Trainer School, Howley City, Mali Garden, the Alolan form only, and the Pokemon Bank to bring it forward. In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it was the same exact stuff as Sun and Moon. Let's Go Pikachu, it was a trade. Let's Go Eevee, because it was a version exclusive. It was routes 24 and 25 as Kanto form. You could trade the Kanto form for an Alola Meowth at some trainer in Cinnabar Island. Man, we are almost done, and I am not even all the way down to where the moves they can learn. Which I think we'll get, once we get to this box, we'll get more of the reading out of the way, and then we'll do the final box. Just because I do love to do these reading on these Pokemon. Okay, in Sword and Shield, it was a trade for a Galarian Meowth at Truffle Stadium to get the Cantonian form. The event for the G-Max was a thing in the beginning of when the game came out, I believe. For the Cantonian, the trade versions for the Alolan form, which was version 1.2.0 plus forward. Galar forms were found on a Route 4, Dusty Bowl, Giant Sea, Stony Wildness, and a G-Max raid battle. Interesting. So if you didn't get the event, you were able to still get it in a max raid battle, I'm believing. Okay, the expansion packs is where most of this comes in. The trade Galarian Meowth with Regina on Isle Island for the Cantonian form. Rewarded for finding at least 5 Alolan Digletts, the Alolan form. Brawler's Cave, Courageous Cavern, Stepping Stone Sea, Snow Slide Slope, Path to Peak, Giant's Bed, Frigid Sea as max battle. Okay, we are down to Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. It was the Trophy Garden for the Cantonian form. The Alolan and Galarian were unobtainable. Unobtainable in Arceus as well. So no Meowth, no Galar Meowth. You can't get anything of them. I don't think any of the different forms, Galar or Alolan forms, were in Arceus anyways. In Scarlet and Violet, East Providence area is the Cantonian, West Providence areas is the Cantonian, South Providence is, East Providence, Area 3, West 3, South Providence, Area 2, there is a Flying type Terra, Cantonian form, Terra Raid battles, and a 2-star, raid battles. Alolan is unreleased, and as we have our Galar Meowth, it was a gift from Salvatore, the teacher from the school, I believe. We are also down to, we're not going to read the side games because I have not played any of the side games. We got the held items, what they can possibly have. Actually, I didn't know, wait. It says there's 100% of a berry in red, blue, and yellow. There wasn't held items till, I believe, gold and silver. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe these are supposed to be gold, silver, and crystal because they don't have them here. So I think this is an error on Bulbapedia's part. I think. Because I don't, again, there was no held items. Berries were in, gold, silver, and crystal. Diamond and Pearl, there was a, Fire Red Leaf Green, there was a 5% chance for a Gold Nugget. Diamond and Pearl, there was a 5% for a Quick Claw. In Pokemon Ranch, there was 100% for a Pink Scarf. I don't know what that means. So I've never played Ranch. It must be a main game because it's here. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, the 5% chance for the Quick Claw, Sword and Shield, 5% for the Quick Claw. And events, there was the Glitter Mail, the Amulet Coin, and the Smoke Ball. So those are the things that you could have gotten on the event. Alolan Meowth was a 5% chance in Sun and Moon for a Quick Claw. And, well, it was in both Sun, Moon, Sword, and Shield, the 5% for the Quick Claw, if you were to catch them. Alright, let us see. The base stats of a regular Meowth is HP at 40, Attack at 45, Defense at 35, Special Attack at 40, Special Defense at 40, and Speed at 90. Alright, an Alolan Meowth is base 40, HP, 35 Attack, 35 Defense, 50 Special Attack, Special Defense at 40, and in the Speed at the same. Galarian Meowth has a bit of difference, I know, because for one, it is a Steel type, so it has to have a different, like really different from them. So HP at 50, Attack at 65, Defense at 50, Special Attack 40, Special Defense 40, and Speed at 40. So it is slower than regular Meowth and Alolan Meowth, but it has a stronger attack than regular Meowth, but not a stronger special attack as an Alolan Meowth. Really not paying attention to what I'm being traded, so hopefully you guys are keeping up on what we got. There's a lot of an assortment, actually. There is a few Ferokis, but there is very much an assortment here today. Okay, so we're going to go in the type weaknesses of these Pokemon. So regular Meowth was a normal type. So it is normally damaged by normal, flying, poison, ground, basically almost everything. We got normal, flying, poison, ground, rock, bug, steel, fire, water, grass, electric, psychic, ice, dragon, dark type, and fairy. It is 2 times weak to fighting. Normal, that's normal. It is immune to ghosts, and it's resistant to nothing. As we get into the normal, the Alolan Meowth, we have a shift in what they're weak to, immune to, and what we're resistant to. It is normally damaged by a normal, flying, poison, ground, rock, steel, fire, water, grass, electric, ice, and dragon. It is 2 times weak to fighting, bug, and fairy. It is immune to a... No, we are not trading that. Why would I do that? And go down. It is immune to psychic. It is resistant to ghost and dark. Okay, we're going to get to our Galarian boy here. Galarian is normally damaged by ghost, water, electric, and dark. It is 2 times weak to fighting, ground, and fire. It's resisted to poison, and it resists normal, flying, rock, bug, steel, grass, psychic, ice, dragon, and fairy type. A lot of resistances. Okay, by level up, a regular Kanto Meowth. By level up, it gets fake out. Not by level up. By its first leveled moves. Level 1 moves are Fake Out and Growl, which we have on all our Galar Meowths as well. So I'm assuming that Fake Out and Growl... Yep, Fake Out and Growl is their level 1 moves. Okay, so back to the Kanto one. We have at level 4, Faint. Level 8, Scratch. 12, Payday. 16, Bite. 20, Taunt. 24, Assurance. At 29, oh my god, we got ourselves a boy! A Gengar boy! Ooh, he looks so nice! Why does he only have Curse, though? Jeez, that is sad. That Gengar had ambitions to be better. Alright, we were at Fury Swipes, we got level 32 Screech, 36 Slash, 40 Nasty Plot, and 44 Play Rough. Basically the same exact level up moveset as the Kanto one, but the only difference is that it gets Night Slash instead of Slash at 36. And then with Galarian Meowth, the only difference there, I believe... Actually, no. Wait, is there a difference? Yeah, there is a difference. Never mind. It gets Home Claws at level 4. The only other difference is at level 16, it gets Metal Claw instead. And at level 40, it gets Metal Sound. And at 44, it gets Thrash. So only a few differences. I mean, the main ones there. TMs that I can learn the Kanto Meowth, they might also be the same. We got Takedown, Charm, Fake Tears, Agility, Protect, Thief, Trailblaze, Chilling Water, Facade, Aerial Ace, Snarl, Metaclaw, Swift, Icy Wind, Endure, Sunny Day, Rain Dance, Dig, False Swipe. So you got U-Turn, Shadow Claw, Foul Play, Body Slam, Sleep Talk, Seed Bomb. We also have Thunder Wave, Rest, Taunt, Dark Pulse, Power Gem, Gunk Shot, Substitute, Shadow Ball, Hyper Horse. It does get Thunderbolt. That's the move that I was saying. It also gets Play Rough, Amnesia, Helping Hand. It also gets Nasty Plot, Thunder, and Terra Blast. There's just a few moves that probably are different. Like Dark Pulse gets Foul Play, Snarl, Thief as the Alolan Meowth. We also have almost, I believe, the same exact thing, but it gets Metal Claw. You got Flash Cannon, Iron Head, and Steel Beam. Those are the ones that are different. Let's get our next surprise trade in loaded up and going. We've made our way down, so we're also at a good standing here. Oh, and this one they have the pictures of the Pokemon that they can get breeded by. But I'm not going to go into telling what the Pokemon that you can breed from. It's mainly any cat-like Pokemon or Pokemon that are in that field group. But like the EV line is where you can get most of these moves. We got Covet. We also got Flail, Hypnosis. We got Last Resort. We have Spite, Tail Whip for the Cantonian Meowth. For Alolan, you can get the Covet, Flail, Flutter, Hypnosis, Parting Shot, and Spite. And Galar Meowth, you got Covet, Curse, Double Edge, Flail, Night Slash, and Spite. And that is that. We already read of the level ups. The sprites over time just got better and better over time. Yeah, and that is it for that. We're gonna get down to the origins, the trivia. Now you released $1 coin featuring Meowth as a part of a commemorative promoting for the Pokemon franchise, with Meowth on one side and the nation's coat of arms on the other. In Going West, young Meowth is stated that Meowth Team Rocket learned its standing on its hind legs and talking like a human, implying that Meowth's species is not literally capable of standing on its hind legs. However, almost every sprite in game and in Pokedex in the anime depicts it standing on its hind legs, suggesting Meowth has a natural ability to walk on two legs, just like Tyson's Meowth was also to walk on two legs with boots on it. Let us get our next one loaded up. The only time Meowth is depicted on all fours in games is in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. When the player places Meowth as its first Pokemon in its party, Meowth will walk on four legs behind the player. Well, of course, they ain't gonna show it walking behind you like that in Soul Silver and Heart Gold. Meowth's first Pokemon. Meowth is the first Pokemon in the Pokemon anime to talk. I don't think there has been besides telekinesis, telekinetics Pokemon, they're the only ones that have been able to speak to... Actually, wait a second. Slowking in Pokemon 2, is it 2000? Slowking, well, I think that's because he probably could talk because he's psychic abilities. Even though I think he did talk like normally. But that's that. I think it was a psychic type Pokemon thing was able to talk, I believe. I don't think there has been any other type of Pokemon that has talked. You can let me know in the comment section down below about that. What did we just get? Oh, a Gibble. A Gibble with Metal Claw. Nice. Alright. So, Meowth is the only Pokemon to have regional forms in multiple regions. I think there's a very distinguished reason for that. I really wish that they kept on the regional forms for Meowth, just because Team Rocket is going to... Well, actually, no, never mind. I don't know what's happening after Journeys ends. I don't know if Team Rocket's going to continue forward But I really did wish that they continued on with the forms of Meowth. I wish they did. Meowth is the only Pokemon to have a regional form as Gigamax form. I'm guessing. Okay, here we're gonna learn Meowth is considered a counterpart of Mankey. Both are from Generation 1 to evolve into evolved forms at level 28. Meowth is exclusive to Blue, Silver, Soul Silver, and Let's Go Eevee. While Mankey was exclusive to a male, and Curtis would trade you a Mankey for a player for a female. Additional, both seem... Oh, wait. Mankey's well, why am I reading? I shouldn't have to read any of that. I shouldn't have to read about Mankey. Alright, let's get our final trait, and then we'll read about the origin of Meowth. Alright, Meowth does seem to be based upon a Japanese legend of the Menkanieko, also known as the Lucky Cat or Beckoning Cat. Oh, yeah, that's right. There is a bunch of cat with... Oh, we got a Dano. Nice. I love myself a Dano. Okay, according to one legend, the cat has raised its paw and welcomed the Lord and saved his life when lightning bolt hit the spot where he had been standing. Often used as charms in restaurants and shops to bring in customers fortune and good luck. The statue of the cats are depicting of holding a koban, an ancient coin used in Japan, like the Meowth's head. Meowth's colored pattern suggests that it draws inspiration from Siamese cats. Its Japanese Pokemon's category also suggests it's based on the Beniko? Unlike a normal Meowth, Alolan Meowth appears based on more domestic cats and underwent a selective breeding, specifically those owned by royalty. In particular, the appearance resembles of the British blue color variant of a British short-haired, an important breed known as well as the large rounded head and pronounced to smile, which breeding developed an artificial selection as a part of the process of developing its pedigree. Based on the appearance and Sword and Shield's Swords entry, Galarian Meowth is based on the Norwegian forest cats, large fluffy cats with beard-like ruffles, with traits like Vikings that kept its beard presumed ancestors on ships. Gigamax Meowth also is based on a long cat meme. Alright, let us get our final two trades in before we read about the name origins, because this will round up our stream. So far, so good. Like I said, it's not like back in the day to where you got Route 1 every single trade. I do love that everybody is giving us an assortment of trades today. Where the only duplicates here were Feroki in the beginning, and then it teetered off in the first row. Oh, we got ourselves a Paradox Pokemon. Nice. Okay, let us see. Okay, so just a normal one that they just probably caught and was like, I want to trade away, it's not a shiny. Alright, so like I said, we were going to randomize a choice for next week, but something has caught my eye to do for next week. because with the release of the DLC, most people got their hands that bought the DLC early got their hands on a Hisuian uh, Zoroark. So, with that, I thought since it was a rarity, a rarity if people are not buying the DLC. So, I'm going to be surprise trading my level 1 Zoras for the Hisuian form. I'm probably going to give it for a held item, because I wanted to give it, I think it's a spell tag, which boosts ghost type moves, but I can't buy those. I don't think I can buy them. I don't think I can. So I'm going to give them Silk Scarves, because they are part normal types, and Silk Scarves boost the normal type moves. So I'm going to go with that. Alright, so we're going to get our final trade in. We're going to read the name origin, and then we're going to see what our final trade will be. But like I said, next week will be the Hisuian Zora. We'll get that out, and then once that one is completed, we will begin our randomly selected Pokemon for trade for the following week. Because I can't just, off the top of my head, I can't just be like, oh, I want to do this Pokemon just because I want to do this Pokemon. I'm going to randomly select it. I'm going to let a randomizer select what I'll be breeding. Or will be breeding and or catching in the wild. If it is a Scarlet exclusive, I will have to breed its level 1 counterpart. I'm not going to be able to get the final evolution, the mid-evolution, whatever it's supposed to be. And also, if it's a harder evolution to get, it will just be its level 1 form. So we've got a Meowth name origin. Meowth may be a combination of meow, the sound that a cat makes, and mouth, and wealth, alluding to the Miniko capacity of bringing good fortune. The TH may also be borrowed from Nyarth. Both Meow and Nya are on a meta cat cry. Nyarth may be a play on Nya, the sound a cat makes in Japanese. Do cats make different sounds in different countries? I mean, I do believe it, but do they make different meowing sounds? Okay, so in Japanese it is, well, because it's the characters, but when you bring it into an English translation, it's Nyarth. In France, it's Meowth. In Spanish, it's Meowth. German, it's Mayuzi. In Italy, it's Meowth. In Korean translation, it's Nag. I don't probably not pronouncing it right. And I definitely cannot pronounce the Mandarin or the Cantonese Chinese. So we're just going to get a look at our final trade, and we will be ending the stream. Hopefully getting something good. We didn't get a shot. Last week I did get a shiny, but it was for Pokemon Labs. So I just traded it back away because I did not want a hacked Pokemon such as that, because I don't want to get in trouble. We're getting full circle. Full circle. We gave out Johto Woopers. We get a Wooper to end our stream here. Alright, let us see what we got. So, we got a Feroki. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ferokis. That's way better than what we normally had. So we've got Igglybuff, we got a Tynamo, we also have Finzine, we also have a Morgem, we have a Yungoos, a Snorunt, a Tadbulb, an Electrode, we got a Feroki, a Magikarp, an Altaria, a Rounce, we got a Chardet, we also have a Silicobra, we have a Fuecoco, a Seedaddle, a Capsicid. We also have a Sandy Gas. We have a Gengar. We have another one of these. It's the same one, right? Okay, so it's not the evolved form. We also have Wooper, Lechonk, Iron Hands, a Dano, a Gibble, and another Capsicid. Alright, they also, let's see. Let's get here. Okay, so no items and whatnot. We've got ooh. I mean, I think most of the Ferokis will come in Protean. Well, some of them. We do have a decent. Actually, what is Sandville? Dano, Hustle. I think it only gets Hustle. Synchronize. Yeah, so some decent abilities. A Rattle would have been cool for a Magikarp. But we have a decent amount of stuff here. But I'm going to end the stream. So if you did enjoy the stream, if you're watching afterwards, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time in the next video. Bye-bye.